Alright, I'm back. But I didn't decide. I didn't decide whether I wanted to move on from Le Pokemon or not. I'll just stick with Pokemon for now. I haven't even got my controller all ready to go anyway. So for Kami. So we'll do Kami next Thursday. We'll start it. Not start it, we'll continue it. For now, let's just continue with this. I just want to get over the challenging part. So we're kind of bum rushing it. And then we will move on to the end game and then the DLC. Because I'm not doing like a Nuzlocke that if all my Pokemon faint, it's game over. That'll just be the end of the Nuzlocke, and I'll just continue the game as normal, like a normal person, like I should have. What am I doing? Welcome to the gym. Register you. In order to face the gym leader Tulip, you first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Alphanada gym, that means working up a sweat with a special kind of exercise. I'm talking about the emotional spectrum practice, created by Tulip herself, of course. Complete it and you pass the test. The woman wearing the black tracksuit in the practice area will explain the rules to you. Just turn left after leaving the gym and you'll find the practice area right next door. Now get out of here. Alright. Alright. Alright, I don't know if I have to battle. I have a feeling I probably do. If I can't swap midway through, I'll just move you first. Yeah. Welcome, new kid. This is where we do emotional spectrum practice. Why is your battle studies teacher here at the Pokemon gym working as an instructor, you ask? Well, I've been friends with the gym leader here, Tulip, since we were kids. We decided to have a Pokemon battle with a special rule. The loser has to do what the winner says. So we battled and well... There's only one explanation, but sure. Never mind what happened. Point is, this is a chance to both get a workout in and help my friend when I don't have classes. The rules of Emotional Spectrum Practice, or ESP for short, are simple. I'll show a certain move, and all you have to do is copy it. Ready to get this gym test started? I hope your body and mind are ready for the challenge. Sure. Don't really know what we're doing. Great, let's get to exercising. Show me an eruption of emotions. Feeling a lot of anger. A bit of disappointment, a bit of Nemona's bullshit. Alright, what are we doing? God, this is laggy. Oh. Do we just have to keep doing it? Oh no. Alright, I only need to do it once, otherwise it slows down the game. Yeah. Some of these ladies are very fast in the background. I think it might be my muck that could be affecting the lag, because it's a bit more animated than other Pokemans. That was awesome. I can't stop grinning after witnessing such a perfect power of expression. That's enough of a warm-up. Now let's really put those muscles to work with a Pokemon battle. Alright. You gotta keep moving. This is no ordinary barrel. This is a workout. Alright. I feel like it's probably gonna play just like a battle though. You're frisking for the muscle band. Alright, so let's try crunching. How many battles do I have to do? Alright, it's apparently twice. I just don't know if I want to terrestrialize now or not. That's fine, one hit anyway. Curlia. And I think they're weak to poison. But it may know a fairy move. Yeah. So... and if it knows Psych... Oh no, this is fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. If I just go a bit faster. Although this one probably is faster. No, I'm faster. Why is my Slimer a lot faster? Who knows? But it is, so that's handy. I'm moved by how well you moved, both you and your Pokemon. Yeah, it's only supposed to be a base speed of 50. Great, I can hear your Pokemon and your muscles screaming with delights. I see you're getting tired, but you gotta hang in there. Time to start the second half. Alright, more of this. Just some random sound effects. Yeah, that one sounds weird. Sounds like I'm fucked up. So the people behind stay in the pose, but I do not. I even tried holding it, but that doesn't seem to work. Right, then it should be one more battle. And then we can take on the gym leader. Don't give up yet. Time for another battle. Hold out against all that lactic acid. My goal is to grow strong and build muscle. Any tips? Are you asking a child? Right. So this should be should be the final one. So I'm gonna terrestrialize. And hope we can just overpower him. Alright, it's getting some levels. Medi-chan. Keep going, Pokemon. Although, I am dark, so... yeah, I probably should swap to a different one. Because if it punches me... accuracy. Alright. Just do Shadow Sneak. Indeedy. I believe that's just normal psychic. So we can still crunch it. Calm mine. Well, I'm doing a physical attack, so get fucked. There you go. Nothing grows faster than a growing kid like you. What kind of fucking... What kind of sentence is that to say to someone that just beat you up? I don't know. I've never met you before in my life. Good job, you made it all the way through the ESP exercise. You passed this test, no doubt about it. Congratulations, but you're not done yet. Sprint over to the lobby staff are on the double. You have to report your passing grade to formally finish the gym test. Oh, I will, bitch. After I heal, of course. Fucking Nemona. Still pissed. I believe she took out 2 of my Pokemon with one fucking quaquala bullshit. Aqua stepping whore. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even mad about it. Alright, let's swap. Alright, so we can get to level 44. And that should be enough. Yeah, these are going to be backups. Backups against those ones there. Spoon. I think poison is what we need you to have. A poison Bob. And did you know any better poison moves than acid? You don't? Alright, let's teach you one. Acid spray is 40. Could learn Hex. Should help against Psychic. But for now I'm looking at Poison. Venoshock? Yeah, Venoshock's much better. There we go. Alright, let's think. We need to get rid of Farigarath before it does Reflect. It knows Crunch and send Headbutt, so... I'm thinking it's gonna be you. And also I need to level up the other guys before I forget. Alright, let's try some of this. That's 2. We'll give you 2. Alright. So we should hopefully be able to handle this now. We'll see. We'll see. Damn it. All these people in my way. Alright. Alright, let's think. Let me Psychic. So we want to use... Special attack. So Bug. Mothra, what is your Terra type? Your Terra type is Bug. So I think I'm going to have to keep you for the final fight. Because Moonblast, Petal Lizard, and Psychic won't do that much to you. Right? Maybe I should boost your special attack special defense, just to be sure. Do you have any more? I don't. It's just that. So I'll do one more. And you know what? We'll boost your speed while we're here. Yeah. Maybe a special attack. Right. That's fine. Now we can do it. So, Hellraiser, Sidearm. I guess either Hellraiser, Stinky Baby, or Slimer for that one. And then Mothra for the end. If all goes according to plan, congratulations, you passed the gym test. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Are you ready to challenge Gym Leader Tulip, the bewitching beautician? Yes. Yes, I am. Very well, let me just show you to the court. So we'll see if we can handle this. I suppose you're right. Okay, I'll get things moving here on my end. Let's keep the tagline simple, naturally beautiful. And order the new eyeshadow color too, would you? Thanks, you're a doll. Gotta run, chat with you later. hello there. I am Julep, the gym leader here. Though I must tell you that being a makeup artist is my main line of work. Dendra had nothing but praise for you. She said you totally slayed out there. I must say, you are a cute challenger. I am a child. Do not say that about me. I'm sure my ESP exercise made you all the more beautiful. Doesn't that make you happy? This is getting weird now. You keep your Pokemon beautiful and clean as well. I see you have quite the aesthetic sense. Appearance is equally important for both people and Pokemon. Makeup is like magic. Anyone can use it to change their appearance. Allow me to put my skill to use and make your cute little Pokemon even more beautiful. She's a bit obsessed. She's talking about like being cute and having cute appearances, and meanwhile I just throw like a muck at her. I was like, beautify this bitch. Let me just check one thing. Right. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. Let's hope we can crunch it to death. Oh, alright, that was good. Gardevoir. Switch. Who did I say I was going to use for Gardevoir? I think it was Sidearm. I think? Yeah. Hopefully? Hopefully it doesn't destroy me with one hit. None of its attacks should be super effective, but still, that hasn't stopped them before. Let us try Shell Sidearm. Oh, that's a strong attack. But we managed to bonk it in one hit. Alright, Espathra. Who did I say I was going to do for this one? Psychic Shadow Ball. Quick attack. I think it was just going to be a physical attacker. Night Slash 114, 125 for Crunch. Yeah, I think I'll try Muck. Actually, I'll try you. You've got the Expert Belt. Plus, we might be able to make them flinch. Although, it looks like it's a fast one, just based on its appearance. It's got the long legs, which generally means fast. Although, with the lighting, it looks kind of awkward. Alright, let's try Night Slash. Use Shadow Ball. Did almost no damage. Nice. Oh, easy. Alright. Alright, Florges. Let's swap to Mothra. Alright, Mothra, this is your time to shine. A big battle. Although I think I've used you before. You're just as hard to get rid of as Caked on Mascara. I see. I need a good makeup remover. That's a weird insult. Alright. Here we go. Bug Buzz Terastallized. Isn't she supposed to Terastallize as well? Is she choosing not to? Alright, there we go. Come here, my little fool, because it's time for a makeover. You'll become a new you. Well, the new Florges. Florges will be its weakness. Bug bells. Oh, wasn't enough. My glitching beauty methods will cleanse you right down to the depths of your pores. Just stop. It's not very effective. Oh, that's damaging. We should be faster. I forgot that it has like ridiculous special defense, so that's why it wasn't a one-hit kill. But good thing we are faster and super effective, so we managed to take that out in 2 hits without it destroying us. But wait a second, did I just fucking forget how things work? Because I thought Bug was resistant to Psychic. Oh no, it's not. I completely missed that point. Well, somehow I survived, even with my own ignorance. Your strength has a magic to it that cannot be washed away. Sure. I lost the battle, and your beauty rivals even my own. I can't believe it. You are quite splendid, yes, truly amazing. Perhaps I should take you under my wing before you make your big break elsewhere. But I suppose I need to work on myself a little more first before I run off and do such a thing. You have earned my gym badge. Allow me to strike one of my best poses to give it to you. Congratulations. What are your best poses? Just a standard yoga move? Alright. 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 With 7 gym badges, Pokemon up to level 55 will be easier to catch and will listen to the commands you give them. If you train hard, you'll be able to use this move in a totally perfect way. We get Psychic. Don't go uploading that selfie we just took to social media, okay? I think my makeup has run a little with the moving and sweating I did during our battle. I need to fix it fast before my next appointment. My schedule is absolutely packed, you know. Farewell then, you did splendidly today. Alright. Well, that's done. We plucked the tulip. Oh, I need to update my list again. And who else did we lose? Volvo. Sad, sad, sad. Hey, Rika here at your service. These gyms really aren't giving you much trouble, are they? Rika. Oh right, you two haven't met, have you? This young man is Arcane. He's so good with Pokemon, even La Primera's taken an interest in him. Oh wow. But I think the Pokemon on Team Poppy are really strong too. Like, really strong. Which one of you is stronger, do you think? I'm one of the Elite Four, so I'm more amazing. Now, aren't you just adorable? I know it's hard to believe, but this tiny little one is indeed one of the Elite Four. I hope I get to show you my Pokemon soon, mister. So hurry up and come to the Pokemon League. It's where, the pinnacle of Pokemon battling happens. See you there. Alright, so this is bullshit, just from the sake, like, Pokemon lore, going back from many games, you have to be at least 10 years old before you can do your Pokemon journey, which is fine. And then they have like toddlers and preschoolers that you battle randomly out in the wild, and that's fine as well because they're not like proper Pokemon trainers, they're like learning. But this I can't wrap my head around because they're not even, they're like a child. They literally haven't passed school, they haven't finished learning how to speak properly yet. How can they become an Elite Four? Doesn't make sense. That's a job. That's a full-time job. And they're under the legal age for working, that's for sure. Anyway, weird rant over. You keep up the good work. You heard the kid, she's waiting for you. Wait up, puppy, don't leave your Bowriga behind. Yeah, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Like, a child can't be an Elite Four member, especially because in this region, Paldea, champions, Elite Four, gym leaders, that's like, they also have jobs on the side. Like, it's just too much weirdness. I feel like they tried too hard to make this world seem real by everyone having an occupation, and the Pokemon stuff is like a side thing that they're not super into. It's just a weird lore choice that they've done. But yeah, a child as an Elite Four is definitely the most ridiculous thing. Anyway, the next milestone is the Ice Gym, the final gym leader as well. If I look at my list correctly... okay, so they've got 4 Pokemon. Fire will definitely be the best option, except for the fact that the second one has Earthquake, and the third one has Liquidation. Well, that leaves Razzle Dazzle in a bit of a bind. And without... well, I suppose I could use... Alright. Beatrix going to be the pain, because, well, firstly, Earthquake is good against poison regardless. Just, yeah, makes things more difficult. As for the final one, Altaria, it knows Ice Dragon, Fairy, and... is that Flying? Flying. Which is a bit of a powerhouse of moves. Alright. So, McGee and Janice in. Razzle Dazzle. Limited options. Against Earthquake, I could use a Grass type to negate that. However, if it uses an Ice attack, then, you know, they die. Yeah, and then on the final one, Ice Dragon, Fairy, Flying. I can't use Dark. Can't use Dark. Can't use Grass. Everything else is pretty free reign. Well, probably can't use Swampy because the ice. And Bug. Bug. Oh, ice isn't super effective. So I guess I could use that against Beatrick, but then against Altaria. Okay, let's have a look there. It's not the same. I just don't think I have anything. What can you learn? What can you learn? Can you learn? Can you learn anything that will help against ice? Let's see, let's see. I don't think you can. No, you cannot. You cannot. Fair enough. What does Wonder Skin do? Status move is more likely to miss. That's pretty cool. You don't have the greatest defense, which is a bit of a pain. I guess I could just try and Hyper Beam. But that's not the greatest either. And it knows Snow Cloak, so during a snowstorm, raises its evasion by 1 level. So we just have to hope that it's not snowing during that time that we fight it, which I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be. It has high physical attack. Oh, man, it's getting harder and harder to face with the current teams that I have. What could I potentially Brit? These guys wouldn't be much helpful either. Although, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can learn fire moves. We'll bring you in there. What about you guys? Can you learn flamethrower or something? Power gem? Using rock could be handy. Yeah, might just have to go with power gem. That might have to be it. So these guys will be alright against Altaria, I think. And it's a Titan. Alright. Altaria has pretty good defenses, so I need to use a physical one would be better. I reckon it's the Titan's also physical defense. Actually, neither. It's got terrible defense. Alright, so you'll be going against Frostmoth. Ah, that bloody earthquake. Unless I give it a berry. If I give it a berry to try and negate a super effective earth attack. And then I just try and power my way through with physical attacks, because let's see, my strongest stat at the moment for these guys is 143. Genocian is also really fast. With Brick Break, maybe we can just try and overpower them with speed and strength. As for Titan, any should be fine, depending on how Genocian is handling the damage. Yeah, we could just pump through with these. Altaria is the main one we need to look out for? I need to use something to beat it up. I mean, I guess I could use these guys. Also Smoker. Who is the best special defense? It's Diadem. So yeah, I guess it is going to be Diadem then. And then use Power Gem. Just spam Power Gem, I guess is the only thing we can really do. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be our techniques. And we'll give you some charcoal to boost your fire attack. Do I have charcoal? I do not, but I'll go grab some. I'll also check to see if we can do the final bit of the school lessons, classes, and do the exam. Because that'll give us some XP candy. I think we get medium or large. Either way, low on both, so a top up would be good. Charcoal. I mean, I could just buy another expo belt. Because I can always just farm the Terra raids if I need more money. Yeah. Alright. Right. Alright, let's go to the school. Just double check. I don't know if we have to wait for the end of all the gym badges before we can finish school or not, but let's have a look. Kamui. Hello Kamui, how are you? Thanks for coming in with the raid. Was this momentous? Go on, but what if? Does that mean you didn't actually finish the game? Is there like a second path? Or is it like one of those unanswered endings? Vanilla is done. I thought you already beat the vanilla game. Aren't you in Royal now? I'm so confused. Persona is such a confusing game. But welcome in. Hang on a sec. I need to sort my life out. Really? I thought you were in Royal already. I guess I'm just silly. I'm also honestly not paying too much attention to Persona. I mean, it's fun, but I've missed too much to really know what it's done. But let me give you a shout out. It should play a clip, hopefully.
Oh, am I?
What is this sensation? I feel
Oh
like
no,
I
it's
step
Sonic.
this light.
It's called a seizure, Shadow.
I see. I can control which way this leads.
Alright, there we go. I was hoping it would be that amazing clip in Control going through that tunnel with the music. That was a good clip. Start gathering VODs through on YouTube. Yeah, fair enough. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't think I could ever play Persona 5 myself. The menus are just too loud and crazy and it gives me a headache if I focus on it too much. So there. You romance Haru. I was there for that. I saw you stash all the carrots in her head, so Yes, it's long. Yeah, I have a friend who's playing it, and they're like, "Oh, I'm having fun. I may replay it." I'm like, "It's like a over 100-hour game, man. Are you sure you want to replay it? You might want to try and get everything done in the first go, as much as you can, anyway." Very long. But yeah, I'm just doing Pokemon, my Poison Run. It hasn't gone very well so far. Just fighting against the rival, Nimona. She took out 2 of my Pokemon. One was a critical hit, and one was just really strong attack. So this is the ones that I've lost so far. When I first finished Vanilla, it was Christmas 2017. Man, that's actually an old game. You started a new game immediately? You are insane, Kamui. I think you've had too many, I don't know, psychedelic berries back in the day that you've been munching on. But yeah, no, I've had some bad luck. The only one that wasn't bad luck was Lucy in the Sky, where I fucked up royally by poisoning an enemy that knows Facade, and then terrestrializing to remove my rock type, so I didn't have any resistance against the normal attack that was powered up. So yeah. Too much Phaedrus, yeah, definitely. I think you need to cut it down. And now you're replaying it now in 2023. And you're doing all the routes, allegedly. Last I heard. Yeah, that's commitment. Sometimes I'm always like, hey, I like this game. I want to unlock all the endings. And then after you do one, you're like, huh. Maybe not. But I mean, I'm sure it's different. One of the benefits of streaming is like you kind of force yourself to play the games and finish them that you probably would usually just put aside. Wait, Strikers is a sequel? I thought it was a spin-off. There's honestly too many Persona 5 games at the moment. There's like Tactics, Royal, Normal, Strikers, and I feel like there's one more. But I could be wrong. Is Strikers the one that's like Hyrule Warriors? Oh yeah, dancing. How can I forget the dancing? I did love though today, Kamui, where you like your tagline is like, am I gonna be able to finish Persona 5 before the new year? And then like straight away you spent the first hour just dancing. And I'm like, mate, you're not making this easier for yourself. Internally I said that. The dancing also looked really confusing. It was split across both sides of the screen for the button prompts. I don't know. Look, it's not the best Pokemon game ever made, but that's not really a good descriptor because Pokemon itself hasn't evolved much as a franchise. Like, they add new Pokemon, and they add a new gimmick every time, and then remove it for the next one. But the overall sort of gameplay of it hasn't changed much at all. I'd say if you had the choice between Pokemon Legends Arceus or Pokemon Scarlet/Violet, I definitely had more fun playing Legends Arceus. It was just a breath of fresh air in terms of how to play Pokemon. And it didn't handle as poorly as Violet does. But at the same time, they tried to go for like their own... Yeah, if you own it already, you might as well do it. But like the game is very saturated. I feel like they tried to go for a watercolor style like Okami, but they didn't really commit to the paintbrush aesthetic or the paper aesthetic. So it just comes across as kind of dull. So that's the biggest issue with it. But otherwise, like running around and trying to like survive as a Snorlax is chasing you down a field, and then you bump into something else. It's pretty fun. It's a fun experience. It's different to the normal Pokemon games. So it does shake things up. And it has a slightly interesting story, because it's not like, you there, child, go fight all these adults until you become better than them. The end. Also, there's a group of people who hate life for some reason. They have a bit more of a storyline to it. But yeah, the alpha Pokemon, they're fun. They're fun. In this game at the moment, I'm just like, I've defeated 7 gym leaders so far, so I'm taking my classes. I'm not really paying attention at the moment because I'm just kind of powering it through. So that way I can do the exam at the end. I'm going to cheat, of course, because I'm not going to pay attention. I'm going to get the answers online. And the only reason I'm doing it is so I can get extra candy to level up my Pokemon, so I don't have to grind. Yeah, it's not too difficult grinding in this game. It's pretty easy. It's just like, part of the challenge I've set myself is I can't have a Pokemon when I battle the gym leader or whatever milestone I'm doing. It has to be below or at the same level as their strongest Pokemon. So I have to be a bit careful when I'm grinding levels that I don't over level, because it is quite easy to do. I did do it by accident early on in the run. But I haven't played any of the DLC for Scarlet yet. Sorry, Violet. So I am kind of like trying to push through this poison run so I can get to the end and actually do the DLC properly. Because I'm not going to do the challenge for the DLC, because I kind of want to be surprised and see what it's all like firsthand. But when you're doing like a Nuzlocke style run, you kind of need to look up all the opponents you're going to face and what they're going to do. Otherwise, you can get curb stomped pretty quickly. But yeah, we just fought a Psychic Gym Leader, which was going to be annoying, being an only poison run. But, you know, we got tricky. We used some techniques. Screwed them over a little. Yeah. There's still like 2 more Pokemon I can technically get for my run. But they involve... One of them's like right at the end of the main story. And the other one is... I have to do like a side mission. And then someone will gift me a Pokemon. And that gift Pokemon technically counts for the run. So I can chuck it away and get a new poison type instead. But yeah, that's this game in total. We're getting close to the end of the vanilla game, I will say. It's just a matter of pushing through. I almost was going to swap back to Akami, but I'm like, nah, Akami can wait a week. I want to push this so I get closer to the DLC quicker. But yeah, we have 4 more milestones. No, actually, we have 6. We got 1 more gym leader, 2 more star raids, 1 titan. Then we can do the Elite 4, and then we have the final fight of the story. So yeah, not long to go. Hopefully I make it soon, is my plan. But yeah, apologies for the music on like massive repeat. That's one of the issues with this location in this game, is they only have 1 song for every cutscene and every event that happens. So you're gonna have to get used to the music. I mean, I could pause it and put some other music on in the background, but Animal's doing stuff. Yeah, I mean, that is really like, that is Pokemon. But I would have liked that if each of the teachers or in each of the classes got their own sort of variation of the song, because this song only sounds like it lasts 30 seconds on repeat. And it just reminds you of that scene from Final Fantasy XIV, where you're in Labyrinthos and you're getting ready to prep for the ship. and there's just that one song, and it's like a snippet of the full song, and it feels like it only goes on for about 30 seconds to 60 seconds, and it's just like on repeat the whole time. And then you just run around doing mundane tasks like collecting bread for someone. That's pretty much what's happening here. It's like all these tasks, but one song, 30 seconds. But yeah, other than that, there's a few bops. There's a few bops in this game. This is not one of them though, and sadly, it's like the main song that you will hear the most. Also, that was my razzle dazzle there, standing in the background. But we've caught a few shinies on the run as well, so you know it hasn't been totally worthless. I managed to catch 2 in a row. A Mudspray and a Skiddo. Off stream, I caught a shit. What is it called? It's the mushroom grass fighting one. Breloom is what it evolves to. I can't remember, but I caught one of them. And I also caught a shiny Axu, a Sneasel, a Horlucha. Yeah, so I think that's 6 so far on my run, which is nice. But after this Pokemon game, probably after this week, I'll be pushing it back to just 1 day a week that I play this. I think it just depends. Once I beat the main game, I think like during the holidays, I'm just gonna try and bump it as quickly as possible, and then it will go to a normal schedule. Because I do want to start playing Final Fantasy VII Remake before Rebirth comes out, because I haven't played that since it first came out, and I remember having a gay old time with it. I really liked Remake. And I haven't played Intrigate yet. I think I started it on PS5, and then something happened and I can't remember what, but I haven't finished it. So I'd like to replay that. A great sequel? I don't know if we call Remake a sequel. Or unless you mean Intrigate as a sequel. I don't even know how long it is. But yeah, I remember the little bit I did play at the start. Yuffie is very fun to play. So yeah. Being cheeky. I mean, it's definitely like, you know, based on the story, I wouldn't say it's a sequel. I feel like Square Enix had been huffing a bit too much Marvel dust, because they're like all about the multiverse as well now, it seems. Seems like no matter what form of media you watch or listen or play these days, someone's always talking about the multiverse. I just wish they would give it a break. Maybe come back to it in a couple years when we've all gotten over it. Alright. Look, it's fine. Like, the multiverse is a fine concept, but I was just like, it just seemed like all of a sudden everyone was doing it all at once. Yeah, I suspect that's what they're going with more. I just need to leave this area. The song is getting to me. Multiverse. But yeah, I do suspect it's probably more of a timeline thing than a multiverse. But I mean, like, depending on who you speak to, because like Doctor Strange 2 and the Multiverse of Madness, like the places we actually got to explore, they weren't even a multiverse, they were just an alternate timeline. And I think Marvel kind of doesn't know the difference between an alternate timeline and an alternate universe. because they're like, everything's the same except, you know, this guy's got a mustache this time. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into a rant about Doctor Strange 2 here. It's not the time or place, but I would. Like, I have a lot of opinions about that movie and Marvel's take on the multiverse. But yeah, I suspect it's just going to be a timeline thing, and I hope it is, because there's been a lot of hints. Yeah. I think it's because, like, anytime Doctor Strange 2 gets brought up, I'm always like, you know, finger on the trigger, shooting away. And I also just hate the writer for that movie. I think they did a poor job at writing a cohesive story, and it was more just like they wanted their time in the limelight about doing certain events regardless of how they fit in with the grand scheme, and also just how they fit in with the movie. Yeah, I don't think it's just changed hands. I think because it's like, oh, get away from me. Because we know the director changed, and from what we like, yeah, I think COVID affected things definitely. Like, you could tell for sure that none of those people were in the same room together in any of their scenes. The funniest thing is just Captain Carter and Captain Marvel standing there, like, waiting for their turn to die. It's just they're like, they don't even have a reaction to what's happening, because, I mean, this is another issue with Marvel, and I think a lot of you know, movie studios, but Marvel exceptionally, they don't tell any of their actors anything. Like, they don't even have a full script. The script is cut away to just show what their parts are or what anyone else's is. And it's like, how can you expect to get the best out of your actor if they don't know what they're working with? They don't know the full story. They don't know the situation. They can't do the nuances in their speech or in their facial expressions to show what's really happening. So, I mean, like, kudos to Elizabeth Olsen, who I think, given the shit sort of script that she was given, did such an amazing job, even though she didn't actually know what was happening in any of the scenes. But it's dumb, because, like, I get they want to do the whole, oh, we got to avoid spoilers, so we can't let it because Tom Holland's going to spoil everything. But this entire script of the movie gets leaked like a month before release anyway. So, like, that happens for every Marvel movie. So what's the point trying to keep it hidden anyway? Just let your actors be able to do their job properly. But yeah, I still laugh at, like, Captain Marvel, Captain Carter, because they just stand there, like, patiently waiting for their turn. Not even, like, in shock or horror as to what's happened before them. Halle Berry as Storm? I mean, Halle Berry as Storm was fine. I do feel like she got a lot of hate for reasons. She did have the weird accent that she put on in the first movie that wasn't the greatest. But I mean, she, like, I remember after that, I saw Swordfish with Hugh Jackman was in it as well. Such an old movie. But that was really good. And she was great in it. I think it's just, you know, superhero movies. The wig. Look, the best thing to come out of the original Marvel X-Men movies is that great line. You know what happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning? It's a classic line. It makes no sense. Anyway, what am I doing? Getting ready for this. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break because I need to go to the bathroom. And I need to refill my drink. So I'm going to take a quick little break. And during that time, I'm going to hope to, like, knock out some of these final exams so I can get the candy to boost up my Pokemon. And after that, after that, we'll take on the Ice Gym Leader and hope that I do not lose any more Pokemon because my options are running low. So I'll leave y'all with this amazing song for a moment. But yeah, I'm going to take a break, so I'll be like a few minutes. BRB.